No, Crispy, no CNN today down here. I was waiting for some people to jump in. All right, so what we got down here, guys, is we got a TV outside for people. We got these guys right here. We got all of these guys giving false directives to people right here. They're all keeping everybody locked out of the public school board meeting. This girl right here, she failed to give public records and to provide public records that were asked for to be inspected here. No, Crispy, no TPD. TPD has refused to show up here. They will not come, is what has happened. I was down at City Hall today to find out where TPD's stance was on this, and that was TPD's stance, that unless there was violence from somebody, which this guy right over here that you guys can see going to be the rope boy right over here, that guy that you guys can see right there, wait till you see the video that comes out on him later. He tried to come up within inches of me and intimidate me next to this barricade right here. He got right up on top of me, started to almost touch me at that point. Wait till you guys see this video. I don't know who this guy is in the suit here. None of these guys want to identify themselves. None of them want to follow the policies and procedures and the laws that are put in place here at all. We've got, you see, all this armed guard here. You know, everybody. You see that guy right there, that little short guy that you guys can see back there? I think you guys saw him last week right here. Now, we had a sergeant here someplace. I don't know where he's gone now at this point, but we had the same rope guy over here trying to give two women and a child, trying to push them off of this landing up here and down onto the sidewalk down over there because they had little small signs. Here, let me see if I can find one of the signs here. The girls were kind of scared. These officers that are in costumes here tried to intimidate them. And you see this little itty bitty sign here? This little itty bitty sign right here, there was a child that was standing here with that sign. And these officers that are costumed over here came over here and intimidated and scared this poor woman into moving and thinking that it wasn't her First Amendment guaranteed right to be able to hold a sign outside and to be able to be in public and redress her grievances to her government. But see, what happens is we have people like these right here, like this guy right here and this guy right here and that guy back there, that guy right there, and all the other little costumed gangsters that are stuck inside behind their glass back there. They try to intimidate all these citizens and give these citizens false directives, and it's all ridiculous under color of law, you guys. We're down here at the Hillsborough County School District. This is a public board meeting. This is announced. They are meeting. You can see them on the sign right through that door and that door that those people are standing in right there. What they're doing is they're locking all of the public out of the building. That woman right there is the public records officer. She refused to let me inspect the last pay stub of the board members because the governor is getting ready to fine the school district the amount of the salary of the board members that voted to go against his order and to go against the order that he put out, which said that it was the parents' choice. So what they've done here is they've locked themselves in behind this brick wall right here, and they have these costume thugs with guns guard them so that they can give orders to the people and do as they please without ramifications. See, that's what goes on here. See, we're right here. I hope the CENSUS does something, you know. Yeah, I thought so too, you know. It doesn't though. They are redcoats. That's exactly what they are. They are. These guys pushed these parents around. They intimidated these parents today, and they tried. Wait till you guys see the video from it later, the way that these costume clowns acted and the things that they did. You guys are not gonna believe the actions of these people that are armed and are allowed to be in charge of our kids. It's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. It's like their own little gang. Yeah, it is. It's always, I'm just doing my job. Yup, mindless, violent mercenaries. That is a good point. That is a good point, because these guys right here, they aren't liable to the citizens. The only people that they're liable to is the school board. So they can just pick and choose and do whatever it is that they want to do and act under a color of law when there is no real law to stand behind. Yup, it is. I'm wondering, you know, they got a set of train tracks, you know, not too far around. Oh, here, let me show you guys this too from my live stream from last week over around here. You guys saw my live stream last Wednesday here at the school board when CNN was over here underneath the administrative center sign here trying to do their fake interview that they were trying to do. So see what they did over here is they blocked this off over here, because remember last week, you guys, I came around over here and we came up this sidewalk right here, which is ADA ramp, to come around here because these kings and queens are all sitting inside of this glasses right here. See, they pulled the shades all the way down today, it looks like. Oh no, they're still halfway up. But see, instead of having the door accessible, which is a fire code, to be able to have people come out through here and to come out easy out through here, they've got this barricade set up here and they got this guy just standing around wasting our tax dollars over here. That's what's going on over here. And see, I told you I'd be over there, didn't I? So you guys need to see this. Yup. So I wanted to go live today just to give you guys a little taste of what they're doing. The temperature out here that they have all of the public, children, everything out here. Let's see what the temperature is here really quick if I can get it to come up here fast. Hang on one second, everybody. Okay, so the temperature right now is 91 degrees. 91 degrees, and instead of having the public inside in the building that they're paying for, all the utilities, all the air conditioning, all of these costume thugs to be standing around, what they do is they put everybody outside with a monitor in the 90-degree heat out here, while these guys sit inside with the kings and queens and the air conditioning paid for by our money. And then they think that they can dictate to us what's going to happen and what goes on. That's what these people are doing. Every one of these people is violating the law right now. Every single one of these people is violating the law. And you guys didn't get to see this guy yet, but this guy, wherever he is, there he is. And there he is. This guy right here, he's going to be a star possibly before these guys are. He was a star last week, that guy was. So him and Chief Newman. It reminds me of the Seinfeld Newman. That's the only thing that I can think of with that Chief Newman that's waddling around in there, is Seinfeld and Newman. That's who that I can think of with that, because that's about it. The self-serving bureaucratic employee that just does what he wants. Agreed. Where is the governor? No, we are at 901 Kennedy is where we are, at the main school district administration building. That's where this is occurring at. There is supposed to be an open public school board meeting going on inside of that. But here is where the public is, locked out of the building, and this is how they're doing it. So, how's everybody's open and transparent government for them? How's everybody's First Amendment right to be able to redress their grievances to their government? This is what they do. We all know. I don't see any of the lamestream media here though today. That's one thing that I don't see, is any of the lamestream media. Yes, Leslie, that is correct. 901 Kennedy. No, they don't want to hear the truth from the people. Agreed, wholeheartedly. No, Keith, I don't need any help. You need help to take the boots that you're licking out of your mouth. That's what you need help with, Keith. You need help to think that this is okay and that this is appropriate and that people shouldn't be angry about what's going on. Dude, you must have a boot so far down your throat it's already coming out your sphincter ring. That is, you must be throat deep all the way out your sphincter. That's gotta be how deep it is from you. Sean, thank you from the support from France. I appreciate it. I'm glad this is getting worldwide for everybody to see how the United States government treats its citizens and what's actually going on. Because we all know that the lamestream media is not going to talk about this and not going to say anything about this. And they're definitely not going to show these guys violating the Constitution, violating the state statutes, and violating everything that they should be here to uphold. Instead, what they do is they don't try to really push me around because they know that I'll stand up to them. What they do is they go around and they find women and children and they pick on women and children is what they do. That's what these guys do. You guys will see the video of that, of them doing it right flat out, so it won't be just I'm saying that that's what they're doing. You guys will actually see that straight out on film what they were doing. I know, right, John? Thank you, Joy. Thank you guys all for joining me here with this. Make sure that if you guys have children inside of this school district like I do, make sure you guys voice your concerns to the school board. Voice your concerns to the governor. Voice your concerns to your elected officials. Don't leave them alone about it. Make them listen to you. Don't let them have people like these guys standing around and intimidate you into speaking your voice and standing up for your rights.
My pursuit of happiness is right there. Nowhere else is my pursuit of happiness.
SVT, you're welcome. That's right. It is a personal choice.
This board has no right or me to take away my
UK, how you doing? You're right. Every school board member should be recalled. Right now is what they should happen.
What would I want you to? This is the one where you can call me ways. We're not really out there. I'll show you.
Barbara, this is in Hillsborough County, Florida. We're at 901 Kennedy Boulevard in Tampa. This is the Hillsborough County school system. This is the 7th largest district in the country, and this is how they behave right here. So if the 7th largest school district in the country is going to do this, that means that the smallest school district in the country is going to try and follow suit, because they think that they're getting away with this, so that they're all going to try and get away with this. They're all going to try and lock the citizens out of the building and out of the education of their children. This is not the way our government should work, everybody. Please make sure that you redress your grievances to the school board. And when you guys see the video from earlier, make sure that you guys all redress your grievances also from the hard recorded video from earlier. That's an important thing to see how that they did that to these girls and this children. That's true, Jay. I was the only one to speak up and to stand up for them at that point. It could be. That is what we need to do. So you see, they've turned our school board building into a fortress. I don't know if you guys can see this. Oh, she gets to just walk past through the metal detectors. Everything's all right there, huh? Must be special. That must be one of the queens right there is what that is. That must be what that is. So you see they've got it all locked down. Let me see if I can see you guys back over to the other side over here. I don't know. Now, last week on Wednesday, they had over there through there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, there's the barricades and stuff there. Over last week, over there, they had parents that were packed out over inside of there too, is what it was. And now they've got it all barricaded off. And this is what they do, is they've got these guys standing around here with costumes, giving false directives, violating the Constitution, and, you know, they all think it's okay. They think it's an enjoyable time to do that on our tax dollars and to do that on our money.
We have to ask ourselves, and you should ask yourself on the board, how many schools in Louisville County use African Americans as a massive? Are there Jewish schools? Does anybody collect Native Americans? And then if you use another race or ethnic group or religious belief, do you stereotype them?
Don't tread on me. They're impersonating. They are costumed. They do not have arrest powers. The only ones that could possibly have arrest powers in here that I know about is, I don't know where he is, but he's had his chin diaper on his chin instead on his face, and I don't see him around in here either. I don't see where Newman is. He's got to be hiding around here someplace, doing something. Probably nothing, because he's pretty good at that. He's working on his second pension now. He's already collecting a pension from TPD, so now he's working on his second pension from the school district. I know, right? They should be.
Board members, I need a motion and a second to.
I mean, look at how many of them there are. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's at least 2, 10, maybe a dozen costume thugs right around here. At least. St. Paul, Minnesota, how you doing? I know they are trying that in Australia, aren't they, you guys? Yep. Well, see, that's the whole thing, though, is they don't want the parents to be heard, and it's quite evident by what they're doing right here that they don't want the parents to be heard. That's what this is. This is a deliberate attempt to lock the parents and the public out of a public board meeting. That's what this is. Under the false guise of a made-up, make-believe emergency that they don't even have in their bylaws. I've read their bylaws now at this point. You guys, their bylaws, let's see. Make sure you guys all look up 165. That's their bylaws for their notices and their public meetings. And then you're very welcome. Thank you. Bye. Did I give you a card? Oh, here. Hang on, I'm live right now too. So.
Perfect.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah,
Thanks
if
so
anything,
much.
get a hold of me, definitely.
I will.
If they give you problems again, pick your phone up. Yep, you're welcome. All right, so I'm going to leave these guys alone, let them take their picture over here.
They wouldn't let me speak.
They wouldn't let you speak? Did you sign up ahead of time?
Yeah, I signed
You
up
did?
last night, yeah.
And they wouldn't let you speak? All right.
Like I go at them so hard.
That's okay. It's a lawsuit. They can't do that. That you have to be here. Get a hold of me and we'll talk. All right, for sure. Bill, nice to meet you, man. Definitely. Yeah, get a hold of me because I'm in this. So, all right. I know it sucks when the citizens work together, isn't it? Look at this. So this guy right here, this guy can't stop mean mugging me. He came over to save his girlfriend a little while ago. Wait till you guys see the hard recorded video of the way that this guy acts with his costume on and armed. He tries to intimidate me. He tries to push up on me. He tries to give me false directives. He had to be pulled off by his sergeant because he was going to start to get physical. Because I'm standing here with a camera, publicly recording public documents. Wait till you guys see the video of the way that this guy acted. You guys are going to be dumbfounded at the way that this guy acted. You really are. I know a uniformed police officer that has arrest powers, that's accredited by the state, wouldn't act the way that he acted. Because if he did, he would be put on desk duty and he wouldn't be allowed around the public. That's how I know. He was turned down as a junior hall manager. I've got his badge and name and everything. I want you guys to check back with the video later so that you guys can see what's going on. I'm not sure if they are, and I don't know who that is, ADA. You'll have to let me know who that is. And John, you're right. Randy, you're right. That's what it is. I haven't a lot at all with them, no. I do know who that is, though, ADA, but I haven't spoken to anybody in that group or anything of that notion. Oh, so now we got another new one out here that has been hiding. That makes 13 now, I think, altogether in total. It's kind of funny. All the mean mugs from these guys. All mad because I know my rights. I know the laws. So this sergeant right over here that you guys can see through here, this sergeant was giving false orders. That is definitely one that tried to give some false orders today. Oh, look at John. Hang on, I gotta read that comment from John. Oh, John, did you take your face diaper off to write that comment? Because I think that's the only way that crap could have spewed out of you, is if you didn't have your face diaper on. That is hysterical. I love that. John, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, anybody who's worked in the construction field or anybody who has any half a brain about them knows that a cloth mask and a paper mask will not do anything. Nothing. I know it. I really don't care if they do think I'm a nuisance, Artie. It doesn't. This could be a class action lawsuit, and if enough parents that are standing around over here want to get involved in this and want to do this. Oh, I think he just got informed where he's going to be able to see himself later. I'm almost positive he just got informed. News Now Ninja, what's up, my man? Yeah, I'm live right now. You guys can watch it live. He's going to need to have a bear to be able to show them where the mean camera guy did something to him. Oh, I did, Cajun Randy. Wait till you see the video that comes out later of how close this guy was to my face and how much he pushed up on me. Wait till you guys see this video. It's gonna shock you the way that this guy behaved. It's gonna be really shocking to you that they allow him with a gun around our children. That's what it's gonna be. There's some love going by right there with a truck. Ah, hello from Sweden. Thank you. All right, you guys, I'm going to go head over this way now because they're not going to do too much more. I have other things to do here at this point. They're not going to let anybody in. They're not going to do anything like that. But, you know, this is the way that the school district is behaving. This is the way that most of our government officials are behaving now at this point. Is what they're doing is they're locking all the public outside. They're forcing everybody to be away and locked out so that they can't get near them. I did. I asked him earlier if he wanted to kiss, the way how close up he got on me. I asked him if he needed a hug and a kiss, and he got really bent about it. But of course, he was playing, you know, Captain Save-A-Ho, as they call it. That's what I think it was. Yeah, definitely don't comply, you guys. Don't tolerate this from these guys anymore. I went around today. I checked with law enforcement agencies and officers that I know that are down here in this area that have jurisdiction over that school district building back there behind me. And I couldn't get a straight answer of knowing out of any of them if they had law enforcement powers or not. And I'm almost 99.9% positive they don't, or they would have snatched me out of there a couple times already. But they had to call TPD to come and deal with it. Thank you very much, Joseph. I appreciate that. I will definitely keep fighting it for sure. I so very much appreciate that. Thank you. That keeps me out here. That keeps me going. That pays for parking for me to come down. You know, that's right. Peaceful non-compliance is what you guys have to have at this point. The only people that were allowed through the security that they have there were people that were signed up to speak. And as you heard just before I left that area over there, that one gentleman that was signed up to speak, and he did give the people a little bit of grief earlier in the afternoon. He was signed up to speak, and they refused to let him in the building, and they refused to let him speak. So that's what they're doing, and that's what's going on here, is they're silencing the people. They're locking the people out of the buildings. They're doing it under color of law with men with guns. I am not sure yet. Mark, I am down in Tampa, Florida. Yes, some speakers are more equal than others. Correct. They dictate who they want. Yes, it is a violation of the Open Meetings Act. It's a violation of Chapter 119 of the Florida State Statutes. It's a violation of our Constitution. It's a violation of the state Constitution. It's a violation of the federal Constitution. And nobody wants to do anything about it. They just want to let them continue just doing what it is that they do, which is give fake orders and fake directives to the people and then charge them money or put them in jail when they don't want to listen to them, whether it be a mask, whether it be we're going to close the building down because of COVID, whatever it is, that's the way that they're doing it, and that's the way they're acting. Trying to catch the comments, but I'm also trying not to get hit, as you guys are see. Hello, Rum Runner. So this is what's going on, you guys. This is what's happening in our governments right now. This is the way that they are acting and the things that they're doing. All the while, our taxes are going up, our services are going down, and the ones at the top are collecting the most money out of it. I wanted to make a public records request today at that school board. I wanted to see the last pay stub, and I wanted to inspect the last pay stub of the board members that voted against the governor's order, and they refused to allow me to see those records and told me they weren't going to give them to me. So, I mean, you guys, I don't know. Oh, and if you haven't seen it, last week's video from the board with CNN apparently made info news. Apparently it was put on their war room. So if anybody's watching, has access to Alex's channel and can find that clip and get it to me, please let me know. I want to be able to put that with the other clip that CNN broadcast also. So I had one of the parents tell me that they saw it on CNN, or not CNN, that they saw it on Alex Jones. When does what happen in October? What was that, Artie? I saw that come up really fast, but then it disappeared. I mean, what is that? 2 weeks from now? 2 weeks to blow the curve? 2 weeks to do this? That wasn't it, Leslie? In total, I saw a baker's dozen there. That's how many I saw. That's what I saw, was a baker's dozen. And that was out in the open. I don't know how many were in the boardroom or how many they had hiding in other places or what else they had going on. But I definitely saw that baker's dozen there. All armed to the teeth, all with their bulletproof vests on, pushing around women and children. Wait till you guys see this. This was sickening today, the way that they did this. Let me see. Chris Ann Hall, no, I do not. I couldn't tell you, Artie. I couldn't tell you. I don't know the answer to that question. Couldn't tell you when it's going to magnetize you, if it's going to magnetize you. I couldn't tell you any of those questions because I really don't know very much about any of that. All I know is that one drug company got free game and got theirs through, and nobody else did. All right, hang on, you guys, just a second here. I'm going to throw you into the window holder here. Let's see if I can do this without tearing up the phone and putting everybody down here. All right, there. Okay. All right, hang on just a second, everybody here. Get ready to drive away. Come on, seatbelt. All right, let's switch the camera around here. Yes, it was Pfizer that was approved by the FDA. Pretty sure it was Pfizer anyway, I think. All right. I'm not sure if I can go tonight or not. Possibly. Let's see in a little while what's going on, and we'll go from there. I'm not positive if I can or not tonight, but that does sound like not a bad idea. Well, that's good, Artie. I'm glad that you feel fine and everything's good for you. I mean, some people do, some people don't. I don't know. I guess people have different reactions to everything. Constitutional attorney in Tampa. All right, I'm going to have to look that up, ADA, and see who that is. Definitely, thank you. I for sure, don't tread on me, I will. You know I got your digits. I got to feed my little chitlins that are at home, though, because I was just at the school board meeting for them that I was refused to let it be let into. I just can't believe that stuff's going on. New York Tyrant Hunter, what's going on? All right, let me see here. I got to get over here. Can I get over? Am I going to be able to get over? Yep, I'm going to be able to get over. You know what? I want you guys to look at this. Since we're talking about stocks and Pfizer and stuff, I want you guys to go look at Moderna's stock. Moderna's stock was $10, I think, or $13 in January of 2020. Their stock is now worth almost $400 a piece right now. If you guys can believe that. See, $394. January of 2020, it was worth $10. And it seems kind of funny that they're one of the pharmaceutical companies that came out with the vaccine. I wonder if that's kind of funny. $9 per share in January of 2020. See, I was really close, you guys. I may be off by 1 or 2 little small numbers, but I'm not exaggerating huge numbers here. I'm really on these numbers. Now, we should have invested, but here's the real kicker key of it. Who did invest before that? Who had their money in there and that are making huge amounts of it? The American Amy getting unlawfully arrested, I wish that I was able to get down there today to support her, because what they did to her was messed up. That was messed up, what they did to her. Plain and simple, 100%. That was messed up. Doors all the way closed, you guys. Nope, it wasn't. All right, I'll kick the scanner on so that we've got some we can listen to the county. Let me kick this on here. Hang on a second. There we go. Here, we'll kick the county on.
LL 4597 at 5114 El Dorado Drive at 1760.
Oh, NY Tire Hunter, you'll have that happen. You'll have fake trolls, you'll have real trolls, you'll have all the trolls. All the trolls.
Is that the one that was standing out there talking over the middle of the road?
Why didn't I stay?
I left you. When you gave me the last thing, I was like, man, that's not his last name. I did the research and I realized who it was right after I left.
The reason I didn't stay, number one, they're not going to let me into the building.
Really short hair like the corporal.
Number two,
Yeah, no, short hair.
I have over an hour's worth. We never, NY Tyrant Hunter, we never got into the public meeting. We never went into the public meeting in the first place. No citizens were allowed in there unless they were signed up to speak.
I'm right here by the barber shop now. We're going to probably pull in here and walk up on foot. That way it doesn't get hard. It's going to pull on the other side. If I will talk right now.
It's crazy what's going on. It really is. V-Borg, what's up?
Source 3 on DP3.
Under source 3.
Can you verify signal 9 tag for me?
I don't know if you guys can hear the scanner or not. I'll kick it up just a touch.
Florida tag Alpha
Hey,
Papa
St.
Juliet,
Paul.
Hotel 57 APJ H57.
No, John, I have children to take care of, actually, and I don't like to go and start trouble. I'd rather not have any videos to put out here. If you want the absolute God's honest truth, I would rather have every single one of our government officials do what they're supposed to do and follow the law, and I would rather them put me out of business so I don't put videos on YouTube anymore. How about that, John? How about that idea right there? How about you go and cry and complain to all of your bootlicking government officials that you love to lick the boots of so much and say, hey, listen, why don't you put this dude out of business so he can't put you on YouTube anymore? Why don't you follow the laws that you're sworn to uphold? Why don't you do what you're supposed to do? But see, you won't do that. You'll just sit in here and you will just talk smack in your keyboard and go, he just likes to cause problems. I love to lick boots. Whatever, John. You're a joke to me.
45.
Yup, it is a keyboard Rambo. That's exactly what it is.
45.
John, I want you to see the video later of these costume clowns pushing around these women and children today at this board meeting outside. I want you to see that, and I want you to stick up for these these costume clowns that we're doing to these women and children. I bet you don't have one thing to say about it then. There is nothing that you can say that says that that was okay and that was what they should have been doing. Both of the women came up and thanked me for sticking up for them after it was all over with and it calmed back down again. I know, I think I'm gonna have to start wearing some sort of cool costume. What do you guys think I should wear for a costume? I've got one of those blow-up T-Rex outfits. Should I wear one of those blow-up T-Rex outfits for these things? I mean, the video is still, I haven't even left the school district yet. R6 Calamity, I haven't even left the school district yet. Where's the proof that I lied? The video will be out later today. R6 Calamity. Who's R6 Calamity? I guarantee it wasn't somebody that was standing at that building today that will say, oh, that's who I am. Goes with the clown act. Hey, you know what? Here, dude. Here. I want to give you this. Here, lick my boot. Lick it for me. Lick it. Come on. Lick it for me, the R6. Give it a good lick. I know you're lobbing your screen right now because you're a window licker. Expo licker, how you doing? Nope, that wasn't gonna be a bam. That was better than a bam. 1721. I think it's hysterical the way that some people think that this goes like this. Thank you, Jay. And R6, I left your trailer just a little while ago. Your wife said you were on your way home. Did you just get home? Is that why you're typing on the keyboard now? Dude, tell her thanks for the sandwich. It was perfect. It was the perfect amount of mayo. Oh, it was perfect. A little bit less cheese, though, next time. Yeah, it is 41. You want me to pull over? You want to meet me someplace? I'll pull over for you. You want to meet me? I'm on the corner of 41 and Causeway right now. Do you want me to meet you?
Heavy 42, are you on tack 1?
I know, right? Here, R6, here. I'm going to pull over right here. Here, I'm on the Marathon on the corner of 41 and Causeway. Come on. Here you go. Here. You want me to wait right here for you? R6? Here. I'm waiting right here. How long you gonna be? Here. How long you gonna be? Let's measure the time. Huh? Oh, I got followers from in town right here. There's one right above your comment. That's a follower from in town. How long do you want me to wait here, dude? I got time. You coming? Huh. Oh, go be with my carnies. Okay, well, I don't live where the carnies live, but that's okay. You want to talk crap about people about where they live? You know what you need to do? You need to go hang out with your bootlickers and go lick some boots because you are a B-I-T-C-H.
Sign stable chatting at 96 on room air. Called the doctor. Doctor said go to the hospital. We should be there in about 20 minutes.
I know, right, Crispy? You want me to turn around, dude? You know where I am. You think I got better things to do than to sit there with your keyboard ass? If you would have said, I'm coming, I would have sat right there for you. But you didn't do that, because you're a bitch. Go lick some boots for me, dude. Go lick some boots. I know, you are a joke, R6. You're a joke. I just proved it. I just proved it. That's right, Leslie. Thank you. Yup, that's right, R6. Glad you are in America where you can speak freely.
Maintain 32 area for coverage, please.
No, Crispy, I didn't even see Keon's comments or anything like that. Oh, John's back again.
Thank you so very much. Appreciate you.
No problem.
Rescue 45 to Tampa General. Hillsborough Rescue 45 Tampa General, being out 56-year-old female. Coming from home, general weakness. A bit hypertensive, about 170 over 94. Nausea, vomiting as well. ALS established. All of their vitals stable this time, and we are about 20 out.
Integrate LL 4797 at 5401 East Beaumont Center Boulevard, off the Southern Comfort Boulevard. Break-in 18 emergency response for entrapment. Integrated LL 7396 at 1110 Park Street. Cross of Limewood Circle at 1728.
Hey, I'll meet you up the street. Got this.
John, I'm telling you, watch later and you'll see the video.
Wonderful.
It's hard recorded on the phone you're on right now.
across town and Palm River on 78. I'll meet you down there. Just follow me, guys.
Attention 18 for Chapman, it's going to be LL 7396 of 1110 Park.
Not too much, Crystal. How you doing today? We were just at a board meeting today. Well, John, if that's what you think that I do, you're sadly mistaken at that point. Sadly mistaken. Oh no, there is video. You guys will see it. That's fine. You guys say that there's not. I don't care.
We're headed to a call currently. It's a 9-month-old choking. I don't have all the details, and not sure if we're walking into. Curious if you would be more to see that. It's critical. Well, I'll advise. Cleared because it's a 9-month pediatric and you guys are close.
I do too, Hawk. That's true, Leslie. Most of the people wouldn't put up with it. I don't care, though. It doesn't bother me in the least little bit. It shows their ignorance, and I kind of like showing their ignorance. I think it's better to show their ignorance. Sure they are 6. It does keep the drive home entertaining, doesn't it? Helps the algorithm. It does. Everything is in my favor for it, so let them go. Yep, that's right. The more they talk. Oh no, I'm just driving down 41, my boy. Just driving down 41. I was going to wait for you, but you're too busy on the keyboard there. Crying. Mental anguish over a video. Oh, Crispy, thank you. Nope.
Hospital 620, 7509 Canton Avenue, 38, open line, 911. I'll talk about a male punching her a bunch of times. Juliet 13, SSU1, to Juliet 14, Juliet 10.
Thank you, Crispy.
Rescue 40 calling address Tampa. Rescue 44? 44. Hey, they're not going to be closer than you. Okay. Rescue 33. Hey, for this is Rescue 44 to out your facility, non-emergency, with a 74 female. She complains of right leg spasms. A lot of times are all the normal limits for in the facility in 10 to 15. That's incorrect. Rescue 11 was just closer. Copy, thank you. Rescue 14. Rescue 14.
Well, I can't wait to look that up, Crispy.
Copy, thank you. 1733.
Rescue 17.
Rescue 17.
And so please be advised that we have a 47-minute response time.
Copy, 1734.
Nope, Navin, I'm sorry.
Rose back, I'll be 10-7. 1734. Top of 442, same traffic. 1734. Rescue 31 to St. Joseph's North.
Really? YouTube likes to do that, though. We all know that. We all know how YouTube behaves.
We're in route emergency with a 33-year-old male. He complained unconscious. He is a hospice patient. Family stating that he is a DNR patient, but they don't have the paper.
I'm all good for having a healthy conversation.
Pretty much all morning.
We want to have a healthy, general discourse, conversation to where we all listen to each other's ideas and maybe learn something from each other. That's beautiful. That's the best thing to have happen.
Heart rate 110. Blood pressure with the normal limits. Looks like guys inside his pack right now. ETA about 10 to 15 minutes or so. I'm on hold with Pope right now, trying to get one. Thank you. 1735. Or if you can raise them, flip them over to E5.
1040 with them on main or info?
You can have them switch to info.
Oh. Seventeen 36 hours. Red 13.
I know, right?
Nothing on the north or south end of the property. Rescue 17.
Rescue 17.
You guys can stand down.
Copy that, thank you.
U-1737. EDC engine 30. Polk County Rescue 2 is en route.
Freedom News Now, how you doing? We are listening to EMS and District 4 and District 5 in Hillsborough County, Florida. That's what we're listening to. Later, Leslie.
Rescue 19 to St. Joe Main. Go ahead.
You switched to D5 info?
Bit of weakness, palpitation feeling.
For sure, Freedom News Now. Thank you.
Open heart.
And you know what I need to do too, now speaking as such?
Still diaphoretic. Got a sustained heart rate of 140. Machine calling it a flutter.
There.
Good blood pressure. She was satting low. 80s on room air. She's on 2 liters. No chest pain. Just complaining of pain down the left leg though.
I would hope not, Keon. There'd be no reason for that.
Enforcer, I'm here by D5, the district.
Breaking 41040? I'm 10-4, I'm circulating. 26, 73.
On board, but I could wait on you. Reason I say we're right here off of 70 near the crosstown towards Oregon. So if you were coming this way, if you could grab it for us. 10-4, I'm 51. Well, we're going to be at the county maintenance building right here, 410 78th Street.
Oh yeah, it looks like I just drove through Gibsonton, huh?
Appreciate you.
That was another key to that too, you guys. Yeah, I just drove through Gibsonton. Vroom, vroom. Yes, they are coming up, Hawks fan. They are coming up soon. Oh, I love what that guy's shirt said. I can take the heat. That's why I'm in the kitchen. That was a great shirt. I'm hopefully going to make it out west again pretty soon. Orlando is corrupt. Every city is corrupt. There is some sort of corruption in every single city in the country.
Alpha 103.
Please clear me from my signal 3.
1741.
Emergency response for heat exposure. The grade is LL7291 at 700 West Brandon Boulevard, across the North Kings Avenue at 1742. P3.
Fire service with Brandon. Charlie 305.
Yeah, so you can make it, Brandon.
Is crazy.
Yes, I got you for tomorrow. You're welcome.
Oh, Crispy's good at finding stuff. Maybe Crispy can find this. Crispy, supposedly Alex Jones had the clip of me from CNN from last week. The school board meeting on the war room segment that he has. You should see if you can find that. Here, John, I would like you to get a hold of me. John, I want to speak to you in a civil, and let's do this. Let's have a civil conversation. Okay? I want you to email me, and then I'm going to send you a phone number to call me on, and we're going to talk, okay? And right, this is crazy traffic. This is like this all the time.
Going to be 30 and 43, 1744.
5-2 reference.
5-2.
Wait in. And give me that call, please.
Jay, right, but I will waste my breath until I know that there's no point in wasting my breath anymore. So I will be more than happy to take that time and have a civil conversation back and forth with somebody.
No. I mean, there is one, but the other rescue is already on scene. Copy that. We're available. 1744.
John, I'm not attacking you right now. I'm telling you, I'll have a civil conversation with you. A real civil conversation with you. But you did try to attack me in the beginning, so shouldn't just say that I'm doing other things.
13 to 13, 10-4 at the new 1020.
4-10-4, this is going to be the 10-4, so it's not looking like the building is.
26, I'll update it. 1745.
Jay, thank you very much. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Definitely thank you for that. All right, you guys, I need to go in and get some parts and pieces here in Lowe's. So I'm going to cut the stream down now, truthfully. But I want you guys to make sure that you guys watch for that video to come out later of the behavior of those security guards at that building today. I want you guys to see that, because that was uncalled for, the way that they acted. Sure, John, whatever you say. I gave you a chance. Now I'm done with your chance. I'm not bothering with you anymore. But you guys, make sure you check that out if you haven't hit that bell already. If you haven't shared it with everybody you know, make sure you do that. I will be back very soon, you guys. Make sure you redress your grievances to your government. Hold the government accountable like they hold us accountable. I will talk to you guys all very soon. Eyes on the state. I am out. Thank you again for everybody that supported me, everybody that's joined in today. Make sure on your way out you hit that thumbs up and you hit that subscribe if you haven't done it already. Again, thanks everybody.